Hey, I'm Jade. Welcome to the channel. Happy to have you. Whether you're new or you are returning on back, welcome to this tarot card reading, Lizzo edition. I'm very excited and I hope you are too. I hope you stick around the entire time. And for those of you that do, I thank you in advance. I did pre-shuffle the cards, so I'm going to do 3 more shuffles and then I'm going to get going on this tarot card reading for Lizzo. I'm going to be doing the Celtic cross spread, which is 10 cards. And traditionally, unless more come flying out that we need to talk about or that we need to assess. And I'm also wishing everybody a happy full supermoon in Capricorn this week. We got a supermoon coming up on the 13th, 14th, depending on where you are on the planet. So, and to just a little disclaimer before I get going on the reading, this is just a general reading for Lizzo, and when you're watching, just take what makes sense for you, and anything that's just not making sense, or you're just like, Jade, I don't know what you're talking about here, you can just kind of leave that off to the side, just because, again, it is just a general reading for Miss Lizzo. But I'm very excited to get into it here. And the most that I know about Lizzo, just her like astrological chart, I know that she is a sun in Taurus and a Leo rising, but I forget what her moon sign was, but yeah, Taurus sun and Leo rising. So Lizzo, she's been having quite a few moments, so to speak. So I was very interested to do a reading for her just to see what's coming up, what's been going on. So very excited for this one. So let's see what's going on for Lizzo here. I'm going to do 3 more shuffles and then we're going to get going. Thanks again so much for joining. And again, happy full moon to everybody. And happy Cancer season too, especially all the Cancers out there. We're getting into Leo season already. I'm sure the Leos can feel that coming as well. All right. And probably for Lizzo too, because she's got a Leo rising. All right, I'm going to do 3, cut the deck in 3 here, like I'm doing right now, and then let's get going. So first card we need for Lizzo, what's going on with her right now? As if we don't know, I mean, again, she's been having a lot of moments here, been doing very, very well, very successful. So let's see what the overall theme is for Lizzo right now. That's the first card we need. And I'm using the Mermaid tarot deck today. Oh, I love this for her. Okay, 9 of Pentacles for Lizzo. I'm going to try to get that a little closer for you all. And this is perfect too, because this is the Pentacles that are associated with the earth elements, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. She's a sun in Taurus, very stable, very successful. They're ruled by Venus. And with the 9 of Pentacles here, this is her being very self-sufficient. I know that she is in a relationship right now where she just kind of recently kind of debuted that with her boyfriend, I think made it official, but I think they've been seeing each other for a while. However, this indicates that even though, yeah, she's with him, okay, it's going great. Girl doesn't need him because she's good on her own, very self-sufficient. This is too an energy of somebody living in the lap of luxury here, and can represent somebody that is single, but it can also represent somebody that is involved in a lot of like social circles. They're very independent, doing their own thing, very successful, has especially a good relationship with animals, in particular birds. Perhaps maybe birds are very special to her in some sort of way. But yeah, somebody living in the lap of luxury here. Very, very successful. And being surrounded by other people, but perhaps could still be feeling a little bit of loneliness, perhaps, with that. And yeah, maybe something that she's carrying her here, or maybe that was a big step too in her debuting her, I forget the man that she's seeing, her significant other, but it just goes to show that's like an extra bonus for her. Like, she doesn't need anybody else per se. Like, very self-sufficient, doing this on her own, and she's come a long way too, very, very much so. And the 9, you're always trying to get to the 10. And the 10 of Pentacles, where she almost is here, because she's at the 9. The 10 of Pentacles is like the tree of life, having everything. So right there. Now let's see what's crossing this 9 of Pentacles here. Didn't take long. They're going on the floor though. Of course. Chariot, moving forward. This could also be mother energy, because the Chariot is represented by the sign of Cancer. And this is a major arcana card here. So when the major arcana cards show up, it's a universal moment here. And this is crossing her 9 of Pentacles. So perhaps expanding her family more, moving forward in her career, whatever it is. There's a lot of willpower, ambition, determination, and drive here. moving forward. Now, she could feel like maybe things are a little bit chaotic right now, maybe a little bit extra busy, a little bit more hectic here, but it's nothing that she can't handle. The challenge is taking the reins of, the seahorse by, taking the reins in her hands here and controlling. You can only, she's in this chariot of her life, moving very fast, moving very quickly. She could be traveling, she could be moving. Perhaps she's touring right now or planning to tour, that could be upcoming here. Or like I said, this is mother energy attached to it with the Cancer card. Because Cancer rules the chariot here. And Cancer is ruled by the moon. Cancer is also the most maternal. But however, we are in Cancer season right now. Very busy time for her moving forward, especially stepping out of not necessarily not being independent, but maybe not doing things necessarily as solo and alone as maybe she once was. But this is moving forward very, very quickly. Like I could see traveling here as well. And I don't know, we'll see what else pops up here. But again, there's mother energy there. I don't know, maybe she's thinking about expanding her family in some way. I do see the Fool underneath the deck right now as well. Taking a leap of faith, going somewhere unknown that she has not gone before, but it's not anything she can't handle. I don't know, I'm sensing like some tour or something coming up. So let's see what the root of all of this is. What's the root of all of this here for Lizzo? Something in her life is not stable right now. She's got the King of Pentacles in reversal here. This is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy again here. And so the root of all this is instability, not feeling super successful, not feeling as if she has enough money. Perhaps this could be a masculine energy. Sorry, I'm trying to get that into focus there. This could be a masculine energy, father figure, a boss, somebody trying to control, Saturn energy here as well. And two, I could see the root of all of this is her just trying to break free from this sort of like stereotypical like mold. She has this new, I forget the line of clothes shapewear that she's doing. But where it's all inclusive, for all the sizes, everybody, trying to break free from that. But the root of all of this is there's something that's unstable here, or like I said, some sort of masculine, controlling energy, somebody that she can't rely on, that wasn't willing to help her, or not willing to give her advice or money, which makes sense. The Nine of Pentacles is the middle of the reading. Independent. She doesn't need anybody else. Hey, that would be great. We could work together, but I don't necessarily need anybody with that. And like I said, it could be a father figure, some sort of boss here. That was trying to control, that wouldn't offer any help, money, advice, withholding also information. So moving away from that as well with the Chariot here. So let's see what's been in the recent past for her. Taking a leap of faith. There's the Fool again. Another major arcana card here that's popping up for her. So when the major arcanas, again, when they pop up, it's a universal moment here. And this is the very first card in the deck here. So in the recent past, going into the unknown, taking a leap of faith, believing in herself, and two, believing in herself and loving herself, and even though maybe other people don't support that, or hey, you shouldn't be showing that part of your body because you don't fit this like stereotypical mold or whatever, but that's not who she is. She's all about body positivity, everybody included here, taking a step again into the unknown, somewhere that no one and that she has never gone before, and believing in herself, even though possibly other people think that she's being foolish for doing this, or for saying no, like everybody can be included. Like I can show my body just because, even though, I'm getting all word salady here, but basically, I think you all know what I mean. Like she was moving forward with the Fool in the recent past, taking a leap of faith, believing in herself, going somewhere that has kind of never been gone before, that she had never been gone before. Maybe other people didn't believe in her or thought she was foolish, but she was watching where she was going too, because that can be an indicator with the Fool too, is you're going down this new path. It's very exciting. You have this like optimism and all this wonder for adventure, but you have to watch where you're going because you've never been there before. And funny enough too, when I went to grab the Fool, the King of Pentacles fell, and then when I picked him back up, now he is upright here in the rooted position. Stability, success is what he represents when he's upright here. So it was like that took a turn. Like her life took a turn too, because she's come a long way. Um, if I'm not mistaken, she used to kind of before she blew up, she used to like post videos of her like playing her flute on her YouTube channel, and I think I want to say she was maybe homeless for a while, living in her car, possibly as well. All right, but we're gonna move on. So let's see what's crowning Miss Lizzo right now. What's crowning her? The Knight of Wands, passionate energy, vivation, moving forward to getting new projects underway. And it's right above the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot too. So the Knights always bring action. They really do. And with the Knight of Wands, what's crowning, what she's trying to ascend here is a lot of passionate energy, getting things going, getting things popping, this new shapewear brand, possibly perhaps going on tour here as well in the near future, making things happen. And the Knight of Wands doesn't waste any time. They're passionate too. They have a lot of love. They have a lot of energy, vibration. They get things going. Always bringing in energy, going after it. And the Knight of Wands too can be a leader, can lead the way for other people. So it's just like she's on this like wheel right now and has this momentum, and she just wants to keep going with it here, keep going with it, which all stems from this Fool in the past for her, really going somewhere that kind of no one has really gone before. I mean, they have, sure, but doing it in her own way, right? Very exciting. So let's see what's coming up for her in the near future. All right. So she got the Eight of Wands, and then the Page of Swords came out with it. So the Eight of Wands, a lot of action, a lot of communication here. Just want to put that forward so you can see it a little bit. It's a little bit dark over here though. All right, mixed with the Knight of Wands, making things happen, communication, texting, emailing, putting herself out there more. Again, I'm just picking up that she's going to go on tour here or something. And then with the Page of Swords too, this can represent younger people, younger energy. This can represent something too, something new, a new way of her presenting herself or being online. This could have to do with her online presence, the way that, yeah, she is online, or that, and the Page of Swords too can represent an agile dancer too, somebody that's very, very swift here as well. And then somebody too that has new ideas. The pages are a breath of fresh air. It's young energy, new energy. This could be somebody younger than her, possibly helping her, possibly collaborating. She could be collaborating with somebody younger than her, possibly an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I could see that as well. And applying herself in a new way. This is a new way of thinking here too. And the Page of Swords, not only are they swift and agile, good dancer, but they're very, very brave. Very much so. With this Eight of Wands, with the Chariot, with the Knight of Wands, this is all about her moving forward with this energy, keeping this energy going while bringing new ideas to the table as well, which she has been doing with, new music. And again, with her shape line that's coming out here, trying to put that in the middle for all of you to see, and a new way of applying herself here too, new ideas. And with the Page of Swords, it's just even more momentum of going out and taking charge. Because the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Chariot too, like all of those energies, they're moving forward with gusto. Even though, yes, there's going to be bumps and potholes in the road on the way, but they're not afraid of those things. They can take on any sort of obstacle. So it's all of this energy for her moving forward, like taking on any sort of obstacle. And she's already kind of been that way, but it's very exciting. Yeah, and possibly maybe a collaboration too, something I'm seeing here. So let's see what the Mirror card is for her if she was looking in a mirror right now. She's releasing herself. She's got the Eight of Swords in reversal here. Freedom. No more overthinking. Trusting her intuition. Really trying to get that to focus there for you all. I don't know if it wants to. There we go. Eight of Swords in reversal. And this could be to a releasing of overthinking. Her trusting her intuition more. Removing a blindfold so she can see clearly. But this is freedom. And I'm just really seeing her moving forward here, just continuing this with this continued forward momentum, this successful momentum. And I keep seeing the 10 of Wands underneath the deck here, which is like she's been carrying something here. It's still kind of carrying something, and it's been a long time coming for her to finally like release this. But she's right there with the Eight of Swords again, a releasing. Nothing, nobody else, not her thoughts, not herself, or anyone else holding her back right now with the Eight of Swords in reversal. And it's right below the Eight of Wands, action, communication. The eights also are the infinity symbol here. A lot of energy here. Mixed with the Page of Swords, again, young energy coming in here. I don't want to go like full on like birth announcement here because it's just, I'm seeing more like fresh ideas. But again, the pages can represent children, and with the Cancer crossing here, mother energy. But I'm seeing just moving forward really in life. But I mean, that could be with family expansion as well. Maybe we'll get another card for that. So let's see what's outwardly affecting all of this. Well, that didn't take long. Queen of Swords in reversal. Interestingly enough, that can represent. I mean, this is all just, this is a universal reading here. So the Queen of Swords in reversal, it can represent. I'm just hesitant to say it just because I don't know, obviously, and I'm not a doctor by any means, but it can represent a miscarriage or some sort of possible abortion here. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that, but the Queen of Swords in reversal here is there was not clear thinking that was happening here with the Queen of Swords in reversal. And there could have been some very, very icy energy here, possibly with Lizzo herself, a mother figure, somebody around her here. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. This can be a shrewd businesswoman here that is very, very cold, that thinks with their mind, that it just says things and doesn't care if it hurts any sort of feelings at all. And this could also, it representing her getting in a space where she's letting her thinking more logically and trusting her intuition at the same time, removing the blindfold with the Eight of Swords, releasing herself from overthinking, from anything that holds her back. And then with the Queen of Swords, this is really having a logical perspective on things, letting the head rule the heart here. And so there could have been possible outbursts of, yes, somebody, whether it be her or somebody else around here, saying things where it's just like very icy and very cold. Because the Queen of Swords in reversal too can represent somebody that is angry, and that's why they are so sharp. And it could be because of a widower situation, a miscarriage, abortion, something like that. But it also can be just really trying to get a level-headed thinking here, which I do believe that to be the case, especially because it came right after the Eight of Swords in reversal, which is really releasing from overthinking and feeling as if you're really being stuck in a situation, when oftentimes you can feel stuck because of the thoughts and the overthinking. And with the two of Wands underneath the deck right now, this representing her, she's got the whole world, at her feet, everything there to go off on the next adventure, but there is something holding her back. Now let's see what the hopes and fears are. Oh, the Magician. The Magician for Miss Lizzo. This is just perfect for her, I feel like, because she is a magician. I mean, we all are. We all have this capability. And it's another major arcana card. So again, when the major arcana cards show up, it's a universal moment here with the Magician. I'm really trying to get that to focus there for you guys. I don't know if it's going to work here. Okay, Magician. But this is all about willpower, determination, moving forward. You have all the tools on your table to make anything happen, anything a reality here, which kind of goes along with the Chariot, again, with this Nine of Pentacles, living in the lap of luxury, independent, successful. But there's maybe one thing missing, something missing here as well. But she can wield all that power. And with the Magician, again, all the tools on the table. It's ambition, willpower, determination, moving forward. And again, mixed with the Chariot. This is a full steam ahead here on all the hopes and wishes. And the Magician, too, is like the manifester here. This is the manifestor magician. Like what you put out there, you're going to get back. And she has all the tools on her table. I mean, everybody does here, but especially because she has this that came out in her hopes and fears. Now, she could be fearful, you know, that she doesn't actually have it all. Like, oh man, I'm just putting on a front here, you know. But sometimes that's what you got to do. But she's got it all in there to make it happen. Very, very powerful. Very, very magical too. You know, trusting the intuition. Oh man, Empress energy underneath too. Mother energy. But this is Taurus and Libra. This also represents Venus too. Very motherly energy. Also abundance here though. Fertility as well. So we shall see. Now let us see what the outcome is. Okay. Well, that was the Two of Swords in reversal, her making a decision, going with it. Again, removing the blindfold, but I feel like it didn't pop out. So let's see what's the outcome here. Justice. Boom. There it is. Another major arcana card. Libra energy. Also, Libra is also ruled by Venus, and she's a sun in Taurus. Again, ruled by Venus. All justice will prevail here. This is rulings being made in her favor. If she is needing to go to court ever in the future here, if that is coming up for her, this is representative of things going in her favor. But this also is just representative of life here too. Scales being balanced, her life being in balance now. You know, all of the struggle, taking this leap of faith with the Fool in the recent past, moving forward with the Chariot crossing, taking action, determination, moving forward, releasing herself from overthinking and maybe not believing in herself at a certain time, possibly lashing out, and all things will prevail. All the rulings, the universal rulings will be made in her favor here. It's all about balance too as well. And it is the number 11 too. And the Magician, number 1, it's like you're adding another 1 there. She's got it. And again, her scales being balanced, life being balanced out. Everybody involved in this situation, her obviously, especially because this is about Lizzo, everything being balanced out. And it's a very karmic card here, karmic energy. What she's been working towards, what she has put out there, all coming back full circle here for her, where everybody is going to be treated fairly and equally. That's involved here. And we'll see if this wants to. There we go. And again, Libra energy. And underneath the deck here is 7 of Swords, upright. The Hermit in reversal. Okay, so there could be some sort of lying and manipulation going on around her underneath it all. That's why she's trying to have this intuition here, removing the blindfold, clear thinking here, clear-cut communication as well with the Page of Swords and with the 8 of Wands in the near future. A lot of communication and clear-cut communication here too, and not letting anybody or anything stand in her way, because the 7 of Swords can indicate that somebody, could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be, was lying, okay? Trying to pull a fast one here, trying to get away with something. And underneath that was the Hermit in reversal, Virgo energy, coming out of her shell here as well, taking action on things. Done the self-reflecting, now it's a time to move forward. Again, take action, determination, willpower, make things happen here. So justice will prevail. And underneath that, the Hermit is the Judgment card, making a judgment, an awakening here, a divine awakening, a universal moment again, her making a judgment. And this is as far as I'm going to go, but I do see the Empress card again. Taurus, Libra energy, Venus energy is here heavily. It can represent mothers too, fertility, abundance, and love. All right, so the Empress is also hanging out under there. Mother energy. So that could be coming up for her as well. All right, interesting. So I just want to grab one more before I go, about this Page of Swords and the Chariot and the Empress. I want to know if that has anything to do about her possibly becoming a mother in the near future. Just getting a couple things on that, but again, it's okay. Temperance in reversal, the King of Wands in reversal. I don't see that happening right now. Not right now. More patience is needed. And needing to balance. Something needs to be balanced before that happens. The alchemy is off. And with the King of Wands in reversal, somebody's upset here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Man here. There could be, it's just not the right time. I just wanted more answers for that, if that had to do with anything about her becoming a mother. Not necessarily the right time right now. Again, with the Temperance, more patience is needed. The alchemy is off there, Sagittarian energy. Maybe during Sagittarius season. And with this King of Wands in reversal, it's like somebody's not getting what they want here as well. But I see the Strength card underneath the deck, along with the Ten of Pentacles, which represents family and stability and the Tree of Life, and the Moon card, which again is mother energy here. So not right now, possibly later on this year. I just wanted more answers on that, because I was getting some things, but all right. So let's get one more overall for Miss Lizzo, just to wrap it all up, because we're doing it a little bit different than normal, because I had a couple extra questions. So let's get one to wrap it up for Miss Lizzo here. Well, okay, this also confirms that I don't believe this was about a pregnancy right now. Page of Pentacles in reversal. Her trying to get on the straight and narrow, figure things out again, some sort of offer. And perhaps I don't know why I keep going on this pregnancy thing, because we don't even know. Perhaps there was and there isn't any longer. There was a pregnancy at one time and there is not any longer. All right, but to wrap it up too, she's got the Nine of Swords in reversal underneath the deck. Funny enough, started with the Nine of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, very living in the lap of luxury here. Very independent, doesn't need anybody else, but maybe missing a little something here. Maybe feeling a little bit lonely. With the Chariot crossing, moving forward, determination, willpower, very fast, very ambitious. And then the Nine of Swords underneath the deck, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. This is a release from sleepless nights here, from anxiety, from stress. Could have been very stressed out for a long time. Feeling very emotional here as well at a certain point in time. Feeling as if maybe didn't have anybody to reach out to, but that is no longer the case. This has to do with that, alleviating there. That stress and anxiety no longer. Eight of Swords again, releasing from all of that. Justice will prevail. She's got the Magician here. And then, with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords, new way of thinking, a lot of communication in the near future. And again, I was getting some sort of a little bit of mother energy there. So, I don't know. My own suspicions, what the cards say, again, just take what works for you. But yeah, maybe something that was there that is no longer. But again, she's got the Justice card. Rulings will be made in her favor. All universal rulings, everybody involved will be treated fairly in the end. All right, what a fun reading for Miss Lizzo. Thank you all again for joining me. I very much appreciate it, and I hope you all take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.